When did you learn what 2 plus 2 equals, or your ABCs? How do people learn? Well, it's actually a bit complicated because it's all about your mind and how it develops. Do you remember your favorite childhood book and when you could finally read it on your own? Your ability to read is critical to your everyday life, but for many citizens, reading isn't a given ability. Within the course of this video, we'll be discussing how the brain learns to read, literacy rates, and possible solutions. According to Martha Burns, a speech pathologist from Northwestern, we learn to read through 3 main parts of our brain: the temporal lobe, which is responsible for decoding sound; the frontal lobe, which handles speech production and grammar; and the gyrus, which links the different parts of the brain together to execute the action of reading. Gender can impact brain function. Latterization means that certain parts of the brain are functionally specialized. According to Bookbird, reading derives from the early development of latterization in the brain. A neuropsychology study in 2001 showed that males have stronger left latterization, while girls use both sides of their brain equally, indicating reason why girls have, statistically, higher reading levels. There are a few biologically induced reasons for literacy difficulties. One is ADHD, or Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. The European Journal of Special Needs Education in 2010 published that this disorder is estimated to affect 5.29% of children worldwide, and at least 1/4 of these children have a learning disorder resulting in difficulties with reading, spelling, and writing. Another cause is dyslexia. Acta Pediatrica in 2015 published that dyslexia occurs due to ecotopic cells, or neuron cells, that do not migrate to necessary locations of the brain during development, which then changes the pathways of reading and phonological processes. This creates a micro difference in the regions of the brain responsible for phonological or cognitive components. So let's look at the big picture. In America alone, 14% of our population, or 32 million people, read below an inadequate level. The Department of Justice reports that 70% of prison inmates and 19% of all high school graduates read below the 4th grade level. Based on state literacy survey statistics and local census data, an estimated 6 to 10% of people in each state are illiterate. So why should you care? The American Medical Association states that individuals with low literacy skills are at risk to be unemployed, receive Medicaid, and depend upon food stamps and other public assistance, all services provided by taxpayers. Illiteracy is linked to poverty, criminal activity, poor health, and early death. And a parent's literacy level accurately predicts a child's future academic and economic success. But good news, with every problem, there is a solution. Consider donating to your local Head Start program. Head Start is a federal program that promotes the school readiness of children under 5 from low-income families by enhancing their cognitive, social, and emotional development. The International Journal of Childbirth Education in 2015 published a new approach in which children's books were donated to maternity wards. Subsidized adult remediation programs and night classes could improve adult literacy and early detection programs in schools and could ensure students don't fall too far behind before their difficulties are realized. In conclusion, the current rates of literacy suggest that funding is required to provide detection and remediation solutions for illiterate individuals of varying ages. Through awareness and programs designed to better this, we can improve our communities and live happily ever after. The end.